Hey, what's happening, ladies and germs? Elton here in downtown Montreal, and yeah, it is rare that you see me make a video here at night, eh? Well, it's almost 7:30, and oh yeah, an STM bus I like, the older models. Anyway, yeah, well, so I just walked out and quit this job, this stupid fucking interviewer job there that I thought I'd be good at, but it turns out it's too fucking complicated to work at this place. And in fear of them by any chance trying to sue me or anything, I'm not going to mention what fucking company it was. Let's just say it was at 800 Boulevard, René Lévesque. Didn't impress me at all. Well, the call center was pretty nice. Nice people, but it's the computer program. It's just not at all for people who are visually impaired like me. It's a fucking disaster for people who are visually impaired like me. It's just too complicated to use. It's not at all user-friendly for people like me. I just couldn't deal with it. I mean, for fuck's sake, a call would come in, and I didn't have the script come up right away, you know? Oh, there's another good-looking Taurus. Looks like a rental, eh? Or a company car? Oddly enough to see one exactly like that. Just like the one I filmed last week. The one I filmed last week. Fucking shit. In the daytime, in the rain, and look, this is the Old Bay store, baby. Yeah. I'm gonna focus on what I'm good at and not shit that I'm not good at. Like that stupid place. Anyway, this used to be Morgan's up until 1960, I believe. The old Hudson Bay Company, as Canadian as a fucking beaver. Yeah, man. Anyway, luckily for me and for you. Oh, look at this vintage beauty over here. Huh? Yeah, man. Right on. What is that, a Honda? Oh, no, it's a Harley Davidson. It's an AMF. Harley Davidson, pardon my French. Yeah, I don't know much about that company, AMF. I'm not even sure they're American. I think this is Union Street here, eh? And those of you who are interested in public transportation like might be able to see a truck or two pop out of the fucking streets here, because the street is so often in rough condition, because not only is there so much traffic, it's a lot of stop and go, eh? So yeah, there's a track right over on the other side there. Old streetcar tracks that went out of service back in 1959, August 59. Yeah, of course, like any city, there's lots of renewals, lots of businesses that open, lots of businesses that close.
Let's just say like...
Let's take a look here. See all those cracks there? You can see all the, you can see some of the outlines there where the tracks used to be. I think specifically right here. Yeah, there's one. Right there. Yeah. Well, other than a little wind coming from the north, it's not a bad evening. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Lots of young people out, of course. You know, it is nighttime. It's the time where the old folks are, they're at home there and kicking back and watching their TV programs or listening to their radio programs and all that stuff. Hey, this store here, by the way, this used to be Sam the Record Man. I should mention that because somebody commented to me recently about how their grandfather owned that fucking store, but he mentioned it was on Saint Laurent or something. That didn't ring a bell. I don't know about that. Look at all these colorless fucking cars. White and black and white and gray. Why was I born too late? I mean, don't get me wrong. The technology thing is amazing for a YouTuber like I. But other than that, look at this amazing looking church here. Look at this. Makes you want to get religious practically. Isn't that wonderful? What the hell was that expression I was thinking of recently? The devil is into details or something. What the hell? Where the hell does that come from? Am I wrong? Is that how it is? I don't know. I was watching something, or I watched a video, and I felt like leaving that as a comment, you know. Well, it's nice to know, even though I'm not a spiritual person, that as much as people are not religious practically as they used to be, well, at least, you know, some things are preserved in their beauty and their history. Because you know what they say? You can't tell your future if you don't know your history. Yeah. Yeah, this part of the street is not in good shape. Maybe it's because we're almost at the East End here. I never filmed actually this part of St. Catherine, I think, before. SAINTE-CATHERINE, though. Yeah, nice bike, nice 10-speed. Yeah, so that's it. I think from now on, I made up my mind after tonight. No more fucking working at call centers. Why I keep... Every time I try to get out of these fucking stupid businesses, I keep going back in because it's too easy. Because they're always desperate for people because their turnover rate is so high. If you don't know what a turnover rate means, it means that the rate of people who quit these jobs, or for that matter, get fired. You know? Oh man, I'm telling you, fucking goddamn call centers, fucking shit. And I was limiting myself because I was afraid to do a physical type of job because I had a hernia operation. Yeah, but I mean, as long as I don't have to lift anything, I think I should be okay, actually. But that's important though to consider that. That is the Green Onions, a meter man or woman, giving out them pucking tickets. Whoa, check out that fucking sick, holy shit. Yeah, there ain't nothing that symbolizes more fucking tattoos than a chopper motorcycle, right? I guess so. I suppose so. Oh. Yeah. Bijou is French for jewelry. Ooh, I like that fucking old school there, eh? Vintage. Say vintage, call this. Oh, this is new. I haven't walked down the street a pretty long time. I think the last time I was here is to go to Best Buy to buy buy headphones there, because I buy headphones every like 6 months because I always fucking break them. Oh, that's nice, eh? I had a friend one time, he had a bike like this, but it was a vintage one. It's funny though, I don't remember the name of it. No, I do not. Hey, wait a minute. See, this is new. You don't see fucking banks opening too often, you know, but in the last few years there are a few opening because the economy's turning around, you know? But where are they opening? They're not dumb. They don't just open those anywhere. They open those where people got money, like downtown, for example, you know? Now we are at Saint-Urbain, I believe, Saint-Urbain Street. Where's the goddamn street sign, though? Well, I'll be back at it tomorrow, do some more job hunting. That's kind of cool. But that's all right. I'll find something. I want to find my place in the sun. You know, I mean, look, you know me. I love to do the YouTube thing, but it just doesn't pay enough right now. That reminds me, by the way, any of you guys who got extra cash you want to lay out there in a appreciation for my videos. I don't do this Patreon fucking crap. I think it's a pain in the ass. It's too complicated. What if I fucking have to be a Patreon contributor when I'm already fucking contributing videos and making a difference in people's lives, for crying out loud? What a bullshit scam that is. No, listen, you want to make a donation to my channel, it'd be greatly appreciated. Just use my email. It's eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. And there you go. And I greatly appreciate whatever, $10, $5, $100, whatever you want to give. And thank you to some of you guys who've actually, you know, gave a few bucks. I really did appreciate that. It's very nice and did not go unnoticed for a guy who's bipolar, visually impaired, and a fucking nut, but an eccentric and very creative man. And I remember years ago when this part of the street was none of this fancy sidewalk or fancy tiled kind of a street, and you know, but well, hey, that's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, dig it. Yeah. Where am I going to film this to? I think I'm going to stop at Saint-Laurent, aka the Main. Yeah, because there used to be the Main Street. It's a pretty funky looking joint. Look at this. What the fuck is this? These tables like a la grand-mère, those like grandparents' chairs. That's fucking strange. That's different. Is that a fucking restaurant or la famille là? Ça va manger là? Chez grand-maman là? Alright, I'm a retard, whatever. See, all this is brand... Oh, look at this. All this has been opened in recent years. All this place, all these places here. I think this used to be all run down, if I remember correctly. It's really windy here, though. Not getting warmer. All this here also is recent. So this is especially, I think, a video for you guys who are from here and you know, haven't lived in Montreal in a long time. Or maybe you used to visit a lot in the old days even, you know, I don't know. And now we are at Jean Mance. Jean Mance. Young girls making all kinds of hullabaloo. That's kind of cool though, hey, look at that. Yeah, man. Beautiful. There's no lack of beauty in this city, let me tell you. Oh my God, beautiful people, beautiful architecture. I sure as hell wish we had some nicer cars to look at, but that's because I'm biased. I'm old school. I'm not retro old school for nothing, for Christ's sake. You know? What is it? Somebody left me a comment today, some idiotic comment. What was it? I can't remember. It was really fucking stupid. Oh yeah, some guy left me a comment saying he watched one of my snow removal videos, and he says to me, he says, it's too bad for you, retro old school. You live in Quebec, you know. I'm like, and I was going to respond. I'm like, no. I don't respond to stupid fucking questions. You know what I mean? You know, seriously, if you ask me a stupid question, I'm either going to respond with a stupid answer or I'm not going to respond, period. I mean, really. See, one of these days, I'd like to be able to go eat at Baton Rouge. I haven't eaten at this restaurant in years. That's how poor I am. You know? God damn. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually filmed a walk here, specifically also here as well on this part of SAINTE-CATHERINE, because in the summer this whole fucking street is closed to traffic. Whoa. And so I don't like to film, like, you know, walking all this fucking hullabaloo and all people everywhere. It just, I don't know, it just kind of turns me off. Yeah. La Place des Arts, and La Place des Arts is for people who actually have a normal life, you know, in middle class, upper crust, whatever you want to call them, and they actually can afford to see all these shows and plays and performing artists. Will I ever be like that? Probably not. But you never know. I keep doing what I'm doing, baby. I keep bringing you guys, keep keeping it real and breaking into songs, you know. Like, for example, I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. And look, there's a Tesla, and it's a very expensive electric car. Yeah, and sometimes they catch on fire, but that's okay because the people keep buying them. And Elon Musk. Let's talk about Elon Musk for a second. First of all, what a weird name. And it's also weird that I have a name that's similar with him, except mine has a T in it. And, you know, when he smoked that joint there with Joe Rogan, yeah, that was really strange. Especially since I recently quit smoking weed again. And so as for it being legalized, like next week or something, I got mixed emotions on that, frankly. I don't know, it's a good and bad thing. It's one of those things, you know, it's good and bad. Like Justin Trudeau, for example. And that was in his initiative, you know, that's for sure. Wait a minute, this is Saint-Sylvain. I don't know what the fucking other street was. Oh, and look, here's Complexe Desjardins, which is also a shopping mall at the bottom part here. Yeah. And every time I see this store, L'Unité New Look, which is an eyewear store, it reminds me of the old GM New Looks, eh? Yeah, and there's the Place des Arts, which doesn't really translate in English. I'm thinking of it right now. I mean, it's not arts place. I guess it's the place of the arts. I guess. I suppose. Je suppose là. Ah ben oui, mes abonnés en francophone, je les ai oubliés. C'est vrai, un jour je vais vous faire une autre vidéo en français seulement. Et ça va venir bien sûr soudain, comme ça fait tout le temps, souvent quand je fais mes vidéos. I was just saying to all my francophone viewers, I keep forgetting about them. I gotta do a video in French someday because some of them, you know, they don't understand English too well, and I'm a proud Québécois, Canadien, Montrealais. And I don't like Hino fucking trucks like this fucking thing here, which should be an international or something American, Sterling or whatever. Fucking Hino should stay in Japan. It's one thing for people to have the choice to buy Japanese cars, but when it comes to commercial vehicles, in my opinion, it should be made in fucking North America. All right? Anyway, that's my opinion. That's how old school I am, and a lot of people would agree with me. You know? Hey, look at this. There's a Tim Hortons here now. Wow. Jeez, this part of St. Catherine has probably changed more than the whole other part, the rest of the street there is, actually, for that matter. Wow, when did this open? That's a big one, too. Timmy's. I've been a loyal customer since 1993. And I'm a big fan of Roll Up the Rim to Win. And all these colorless cars continue to... Look at this place. Acom. Sounds like acorn. I don't like it. Then again, there's a lot of things I don't like. Okay, here's it comes to one of my favorite buildings here on the street. You can't miss it. It's on the right. It's called the Atrium Building. And the lights, they usually change and revolve like a fucking classic Wurlitzer jukebox. It's beautiful. Dynamite. Look at all these bikes here. Holy cow. Holy shit, I've never seen so many bikes parked on SAINTE-CATHERINE. It's a sign of the times, baby. Sign of the times. That's one of the reasons why I love my vintage bikes. They're easy to find. Even if I would put them between all these things, it's like an old car that's parked, you know, at a shopping center with all the new cars. It's easy to find. And still, Montreal is still ever changing. Ever changing. Ooh. Look at this, eh? The sex shop got all fancy here. Eh? Ooh. Ooh, erotica with a K. Ooh la la. It's amazing. There's something different about this place, though, because I think it's been here a really long time, but it looks like everything's gotten hidden. It's all been hidden. Doesn't seem very Montreal, actually, in a way. There's the building. That's a great way to finish with the Atrium Building right here. Fantastic. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll finish with a little car driving by or something, in a little truck. I don't know. Hey, there's a Prevost coach there. Look at that. Luxury coach for a band. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. I love finishing with a band. I love finishing with a bang and a high note. Excuse me. You see, look at that. See, like I said, it changes like a fucking jukebox. I love it. Look at that with that Prevost there. And a trailer. Yeah, I think I've probably seen that coach before. It's kind of shame about that gray. I think it takes away from its allure. You see what's funny about how things have changed? Okay, excuse me. Check out this Ford right here, right? This cutaway bus. Look at all the chrome on the bumper and the grill. Why can't they make fucking cars like that? You know? I've been wondering about that for years. Seriously, I know some of you are laughing, but I'm dead fucking serious about that. Jesus Christ, look at all these fucking cars, how boring they are today. Even some of the luxury ones are like, pfft. And yet, look at this Prevost coach, man. It's a classic, and the fucking thing is what, a few years old? Look at all the chrome on this thing. You could probably as much fucking chrome on this thing or more than a 58 Buick or Oldsmobile. And yet all the cars today are as painfully dull as the next one. Especially this fucking thing, which as clean as it is for the environment, it looks like a wedge of cheese. Anyway, that's it, folks. Hope you dug it. I hope you liked it. Look at all these people here. They're going to see some show. I don't know what it is. It says there because I'm visually impaired. They're all looking at me. I don't care. I draw attention. It's my expertise. I'm an expert at making scenes. Can you dig it? Of course you can. That's one of the reasons why you watch the videos, because I'm a nut. And it's unusual for me to be at this corner of the street at this time. Normally I'd be at home right now on the internet, like so many people. Alright guys, well that's it, that's all, and bonne soirée, and take care, and don't take any wood nickels. Bye bye!